Hey folks, back with another video. Let's dive into what stories got my attention. Starting with, it seems that Turkey has demanded Greece to pull its troops from the island of Castellorizo, which belongs to Greece. Now, in my opinion, Greece is in the right to place its troop anywhere inside its territory. However, I think that Turkey can ask the help of the international community if it has any fears. Turkey can also ask uh, Greece directly and they could sign up a new treaty. However, I think President Recep Erdogan is losing credibility in the world stage if he continues to go down the path of just this blustering and overconfident, you know, accusatory sort of tone with the rest of the community. I would urge that President Erdogan take the diplomatic route rather than the lashing out at any perceived opponents. Moving on, the Libyan ceasefire that was welcomed by the international community, which was subsequently rejected by Khalifa Haftar. It seems that, according to the Libyan army, Haftar has placed his troops and foreign mercenaries in the strategic city of Sirte and Al Jufra district. Now, these maneuvers lead me to believe that Libya is headed for another round of chaos and destruction. Now, I think the lesson here is that when a country falls apart, then you need a leader who can build trust and can credibly address the concerns of the different groups inside the country. And so far, in Libya, there don't seem to be many who can do that job. Moving on, in just 1 week, 48 Syrian soldiers and pro government fighters have been killed during battles against the Daesh. An additional 50 pro government fighters went missing during the same period, while 22 Daesh militants were killed by the Russian airstrikes and the Syrian forces. Currently, Daesh has presence in the Homs and Deir ez-Zor province. Thank God that we have effectively ended this scourge of the earth, and now they are few and far between. Hopefully, we can finally end all the Islamists globally. Moving on, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia have imposed travel bans on Alexander Lukashenko and 29 other Belarusian officials. Now, bear in mind that Lithuania hosts Belarusian opposition presidential candidate Svetlana Tikhanovskaya. Tikhanovskaya, who had fled the country after the 9th August election. And she will speak to the UN Security Council on Friday at Estonia's invitation, according to her spokesman. Now, the continued protest was bound to have a counter-reaction by the international community. Lukashenko, in my opinion, must address the concerns of the protest, but I think the longer he waits, the window to peaceful negotiation closes. And I fear that it may have already closed, and we don't even know it yet. And finally, the Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshide Suga is gaining support from various party members and groups within his party. Now, while the process of electing the next prime minister is to be finalized, it seems at this moment that the upper and lower house will conduct the electing process. while there is a petition demanding that the rank and file members also be included in the voting. Now, putting all that aside, one thing is clear, that on September 14th is the date set for formally holding the election for the next Prime Minister of Japan. Well, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, then hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for future updates. Write in the comments your thoughts, criticisms, and anything I missed. I will see you in the next video.